The 5 best savings accounts that everyone ought to have. A savings account or deposit account is a type of bank account that allows savers to earn interest on their funds. The interest rates offered by savings accounts are often far lower than those offered by fixed or term deposits. In today's video, we will talk about some essential savings accounts that every person should have. Number 1. Contingency savings. The first and most crucial kind of savings account you should set up for yourself is an emergency savings account. You can safeguard yourself against unforeseen financial obligations, the loss of a job, and other unfortunate events that require you to have access to funds. There should be enough money in your emergency fund to cover 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, but it's okay if you slowly work your way up to that amount. The most important thing is to make putting money into an emergency fund a top priority and to refrain from using any of that money unless an actual catastrophe occurs. By making it a habit to set aside money regularly, you may improve your level of preparedness for the unexpected challenges that inevitably arise in life. Most finance specialists recommend accumulating enough money to cover at least 6 months' expenses. When you have a safety net, you will not only be prepared for times when your income varies, but you will also have peace of mind. Number 2. Fund for the purchase or repair of a vehicle. If you own a vehicle, it is unavoidable that you will at some point have to pay to have it repaired. Because you don't have enough money to perform the necessary repairs on your vehicle, you don't want to end up having to take out a loan or go without your car. Therefore, you should set aside money in a fund for future upkeep and repairs. Even though you should try to get as many miles out of your vehicle as possible before replacing it, it won't last forever. You can seek a car loan to support the purchase of a vehicle, but doing so will increase the cost of the vehicle overall and will give you a reoccurring monthly obligation that you are required to meet. Instead, make it a priority to put money down in a car fund so that you may pay cash for your automobiles. Number 3. Funding for property or home repairs. If you own a home, there is a 100% likelihood that you will eventually require some upkeep or repair. Some of these repairs can be rather pricey, running into the thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Borrowing money to pay for home repairs or putting off repairs because you don't have the cash to pay for them might hurt your long-term financial status. You can avoid both of these options by starting a fund for house repairs. You still need a repair fund even if you rent rather than own your home. Because your landlord will likely take care of most repairs, you won't have to set aside as much money for savings as a homeowner would. However, if you have any personal property that breaks and needs to be repaired or replaced, but your landlord refuses to pay for it, such as a television or vacuum cleaner that stops working, you will be responsible for those costs. If you are a renter but have plans to purchase a home, you can use the money you save in your home fund to put toward a future down payment. If you're enjoying this video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet to show us your support. Now let's continue. Number 4. Holiday fund. The vast majority of Americans look forward to taking occasional holidays. Create a savings account that is only devoted to paying for travel expenses so that you won't have to worry about whether or not you can afford to go on vacation. You won't have to worry about taking out loans or using credit cards to pay for flights, accommodations, or activities while you're away if you do it this way. If you make consistent deposits into a vacation account, you may feel secure in the knowledge that your financial situation will be in good shape when you return from your trip. Number 5. Account for major purchases. In conclusion, it's likely that throughout your life, you'll be required to make purchases that you won't be able to pay for with a single income. You should have some money set aside in savings accounts for these things so that you won't have to take out a loan or put the expense on a credit card to pay for them. If you save up for a large purchase rather than take out loans, you can avoid paying interest on the money you borrow and have more leeway in your monthly budget because you won't have as many payments to make. By setting aside money for each of these 5 categories of expenses, you can assure that you are prepared for both anticipated and unanticipated costs. Furthermore, you won't have to worry about falling into debt because you will have funds necessary to cover the majority of the things you want to buy. You might have aspirations of investing in real estate, buying a car, paying for your child's education and higher education, or even expanding your collection of Fabergé eggs. You can set yourself on the path to accomplishing those significant objectives by automatically setting up an account to receive regular contributions. By diverting funds from your checking account, savings accounts can help you control your spending. Your savings account is the best place to keep money in an emergency. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comment section how this one was. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more just like this, please consider subscribing to our channel for more. And don't forget to give comments and also provide us with your valuable feedback. We will see you in the next video with some more interesting facts and stories. And until then, stay tuned.